What to do, Internet? This is This Weekend, where we give a retrospective view of this week in past decades. I'm your host, Coowada Curt.
And I'm Big Tom.
And I'm Raeonidas.
All right, fellas, what are we going to talk about this week on the 4th week of December in 2000? Big Tom.
First up, Madonna marries film director Guy Ritchie at Skibo Castle in Scotland.
I like Guy Ritchie movies.
Yeah, I can't name a bad one.
With Gwyneth Paltrow, Stella McCartney, Sting, George Clooney, John Bon Jovi, Celine Dion, Bryan Adams, Rupert Everett, and others in attendance.
Yeah.
Is he still in movies?
You know what?
I think Sting and Bryan Adams sang it this week.
Not movies, but I was watching Black Mirror.
Oh.
You remember that one episode where they were doing like, it was like America's Got Talent or something like that, when they had the judges and they had because the dude from Get Out, he had the dagger, the shard of glass.
That was a terrible
That was
episode.
Rupert Everett. I like that.
Nah, I didn't like that one.
I like that one. Also, this week in 2000, retail giant Montgomery Ward announces it's going out of business after 128 years.
That's a long time.
That was a long time, and we were talking about businesses and Montgomery Ward. It's like, man, that's right.
The last thing I remember buying from Montgomery Ward was a video game for my Sega Genesis, and it warped. And then I said, "Hey, this don't work. I need a new game. I'm not trying to get my money back." They're like, "Well," I said, "Come on, hell."
I remember I applied for in-store security at Montgomery Ward.
Yeah.
I did not get the job. All right, Ray, last one.
The last one, all right. The Millennium Dome in London closes 1 year to the day after its opening.
Do you remember the Millennium Dome?
No.
That was during the whole Y2J, like everybody was freaking out.
Oh,
the
Y2K.
The Y2K. Oh, yeah.
Chris Jericho had nothing to do with the Millennium Dome.
He might be my
No, yeah, because it was freaking out, so they had the dome because it was ready.
Really?
Yeah.
What were they going to do?
Just live
Just
in
be
it.
safe.
Just be safe.
Oh, live in the dome?
Yeah, be safe. All right, man. Top 5 songs this week in 2000. Number 5, He Loves You Not by Dream.
He loves me. He loves you not.
And I remember that Dream was Diddy's group. It was a girl group, right? It was like four of them, four little white girls.
Yeah, and I think only one of them kind of really made it. She made it to a movie.
Yeah,
I forgot what you
I
wanted.
remember Diddy, but I think he was messing with one.
But Dream only had like one good song, and I don't remember that one.
Yeah, it wasn't that one.
I remember that song.
This one?
Yeah, because they used to play it. They
I mean,
put an EDM beat behind it and they used to play it in the clubs.
I might have heard it, but then, there's only that one Dream song that stuck in my head, but I can't name you the song right now.
Tom, number 4.
With Arms Wide Open by Creed.
With arms wide.
I think he was actually over.
Yeah, it's Creed.
Like he was choking on something.
With Arms Wide Open.
With arms wide, with arms wide open. You're right. Yeah, there it is. Raeonidas. Number 3.
Number 3, Case of the X, What You Gonna Do by Maya. We all like Maya,
Yeah.
but she wasn't famous for that song.
I know. The only song I can think of right now is Ghetto Superstar.
Or the one she did with Silk the Shocker.
Yeah, which one was that?
What about My Love Is Like Whoa?
Oh, that actually was a good song.
And she did the song with Rugrats. With the Harlem World.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I do. The number 2 song, It Wasn't Me.
It wasn't me.
What was that like? Caught me butt naked on the bathroom floor.
It wasn't me.
How could I forget that I had gave her a key? And Big Tom, go on, man. Tell them what the number 1 song was.
Beyonce Gets No Play.
Beyonce Gets No Play.
All the Women, Independent Women by Destiny's Child. And I believe that song was featured in the Charlie's Angel movie.
It was, yeah.
Beyonce Gets No Play.
3 girls.
All right.
Released this week in movie theaters. Traffic, starring Michael Douglas, Don Cheadle, Benicio del Toro,
Benny the Bull.
Dennis Quaid, and Catherine Zeta-Jones. Box office was $207.5 million.
Yes.
was good.
And that movie was good. I want to say that was is it Paul Higgins, I think?
A lot of drugs.
Directed that one. Oh, yeah, it was a
I
real...
remember watching it in the movie theater, and I was like in the top row, and I was like, "It is hot! It's hot! Can someone turn on the AC, please?"
That's what you remember most about
That's the most
Traffic?
thing I remember. But I was like, "It's hot."
It came out in December.
It was hot in the theater.
Also, this week was Shadow of the Vampire, starring John Malkovich, Willem Dafoe, Carrie Ells, and Eddie Izzard. Box office on this one, 11.2 million.
It smells like a
And
stinker.
the only scene I remember was William Dafoe was like, he was Nosferatu. And they were like doing the movie.
Say that again.
Nosferatu. Nosferatu. And he had and he was doing the thing.
Like yourself saying?
And I was like, wow. I said, Willem went way method on this one.
I don't even know that movie.
Yeah, I can't believe you watched that.
I did.
You contributed to the 11.2.
To the 11.2. And finish it up and still in theaters. The Family Man, starring Nicolas Cage, Téa Leoni, Jeremy Pivens, Saul Rubinek, and Don Cheadle. I believe Don Cheadle played
Cheadle
the
was
magic
busy.
Negro in this one. But with that being said, this is one of my favorite Christmas movies.
It was a good movie.
It was one of those. I mean, because there's a lot of those. Because what was the other one? There was one with Jim Belushi. No, the one where, remember, because he played baseball, and if he didn't do this, his life. There's a bunch of these, but The Family Man, when that came out,
was good.
that was really good.
Yeah, I watched that with my sister, and I was all, that wasn't bad for Nick Cage.
Pre-Entourage.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeremy Pivens. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And Téa Leoni, I always liked her. I
Oh,
liked her
that's
in
cute.
Bad Boys. And then this was, I think, the first time she was like blonde, and I was like, oh wow, she's blonde.
Mm-hmm.
Or actually, no, Deep Impact. She was blonde in Deep Impact too. You remember that one?
Oh,
that
yeah.
was the meteor one.
Oh, yeah.
The one that wasn't Armageddon.
I watch it all the time. Anytime it's on.
Nostalgia is addictive, and we're here to deliver a fatty-sized dose of it.
Please like, share, and we'd like to hear what you think. Leave us a comment down below and let your opinion be heard.
And this was what it was. I guess we should have told you that's what we do at the end.
Adonis, pull yourself together.